Hi there, Steve Wikalski here, head pro at Owosso Country Club. Today we're going to talk about the full swing and getting the club on the correct plane going back and through. Because getting the club on the correct plane going back and through really helps you to hit the ball consistently well off the center of the club face and maximize your distance. So let's talk a little bit about what that means. We're not talking about planes flying above, we're talking about the swing plane or the angle the shaft is on as we swing it back. So as we take our setup, posture is super important in being able to allow the club to swing back on the correct plane. If our posture's off, if we're on our heels too much, that's going to tend to make the club go around us. If we're on our toes too much, obviously the club could go out up in front of us too much here. So we want to get our balance correct, as we talked about with the posture. Our weight in the middle of our feet at address, kind of that drill of being able to rock heel to toe and find that balance point right in the middle is essential. Helps you get in the right spot. As you swing the club back, your arms and body kind of move together to start the swing. So we're not really pushing the club away with our arms. We're not rolling it open. We're not taking it outside of the intended line like so, with our arms overextending away from our body. It's just simply the arms and body moving together to start the swing. So the pivot kind of initiates our backswing. And that puts the club outside of our hands at this point, but you can see I've got a nice linkage between my left arm and my right arm and my chest at this point, so my arms haven't moved away. Now as we go back, our wrists are going to hinge the club a little bit, our body's going to continue turning, the right elbow is going to fold a little bit as we go back, and that's going to get the club on the correct plane halfway back, like so. So from here you can see the shaft angle, it kind of points down in between my toe line and the ball here, somewhere in this area. Now a good drill for you to get this correct would be to choke down on the club, maybe all the way down to the metal. Take your grip so the club's almost touching your belly button here, and you can kind of keep the club pointed or connected to your body. If it's touching right there as a start, and then you can really see the plane of the shaft as you're choking down. You can see where that grip is pointing. You can also do this in front of a mirror. That really helps too, to get the club on the correct plane going back. The backswing plane probably ideally should be a slight bit steeper than the downswing plane, which would be a little bit shallower, but that really comes from the correct movement of your body. It doesn't come from something you manually would try to do to be able to get the club down from a more inside position. So watch here. So as I take my setup and swing it back halfway, arms and body work together, arms are linked to the chest, and then I go ahead and hinge my wrist to where my left arm is parallel to the ground, my right elbow is folded. Now from this point, my body's going to continue moving to complete the backswing. My shoulders are going to turn, my hips are going to move a little bit more, like so. And as I get to the top here, which maybe isn't quite to parallel because I'm in stop action, as I start down, my left knee, my left shoulder move away from my chin, my weight's still on my right side, and look what's happened to the shaft. You can see now it's in a shallower position there, or flatter angle, where the shaft now probably points more out to the ball line here, the target line, not inside as it was on the backswing. So the body movement's what really helps us to get the club shallow. Once again, good posture, move away, halfway back, left arm parallel, complete with the pivot, start down, and you can see automatically the shaft comes down from a more shallow angle. Now all we got to do is keep coming with the arms, keep the body turning as we come into impact, like so. At impact, you can see my body's a little bit more open than where it was at address. That's just because it's still turning. We don't want to try to stop our body or keep our body still coming in with our shoulders closed or square, because that's going to mean the hands are just going to take over and flip at the bottom, which is never going to give you, your true consistency in ball striking that what you would like. So very important to keep the body moving. Okay, so back we go, hinge, complete, unwind, and you can see there the shaft is shallower into impact, and now keep turning through. The shaft comes out at about the same plane here as it's swinging through as it was on the downswing plane, and then to our finish, like so. With all my weight off my back foot, my right toe touching the ground, but my right heel completely off. So from this position here, we'll go over it. get the plane correct, get our grip and posture, ball right about off the left chest, or the logo if I had one on my left arm here, just off the left ear. Now we make our backswing, we start together with the arms and body, hinge, complete the turn, start down, left knee moves away from the right, the left shoulder moves away from the chin. I'm still looking back behind the ball at this point. And now from here, keep turning into impact, back up, through to our finish. So as I said, a really good drill here, choking up on the club, is a really excellent drill to help you get the feel of this. You can just kind of sense where the shaft is throughout the swing. It's still pointing at your belly button here. Now it points down in between your toe line and the ball. Complete, start down, and now it's shallower. You can see the shaft, the butt of the club is pointing out at the target line. Back into impact, through, up, and to our finish. So that's the swing plane. You want to get the club on the correct plane going back. Coming down, really, like I said, it's your body movement that helps the club shallow just a little bit to approach the ball from the inside. And that's going to give you your best shots, and it's going to add more consistency to your game. Hope that helps you out, and thanks for watching.